Good morning, good morning. Salt mackerel and soft yam. Me can't run company and no eat, you know. Me have to do what me do and cook me good food. Mmm. Salt mackerel and soft yam, oh. Who want some? Salt mackerel and soft yam. Who want? Boy, then come out strong this morning. Me think they say them a behave themselves and them a mind their own business. But boy, me no know. How what? But then come out strong. I don't even know if they type correct. All right. All right. So, come on, 80 people and 10. We need to fix up my laptop for you. 80 people and 10 like, you know, do little better than that. Please support the page. 106 and 16 like. You know, do better than that now. Ladies and gentlemen, please, when you come over here, I'm going to piece of my salt mackerel and yam. Please, when you come over here, just touch the like button, please, and thanks. If it's even that we can do to support the live. Well, you know,
Yeah, be. Not call no name over here, please. Just start chat them if you chat them. Just don't call them name, baby
chat them if
love.
you chat
But I
them,
want them
don't
feel
write
like
no
them a
name.
star.
We don't
Only
listen here.
star. What are we at done? Them on a star power page, okay? Yeah, we're not give them the stardom. We know who we are talk.
We don't listen here.
hmm But yam cake, I wonder how that tastes. Yam cake. That's a lot of starch.
People, you remember last night when me are doing live, me say, it better, instead of them, when them a make ever blessed cake, then use yam. Your sister them a watch me live. Me a no baker, me only say so. Say she better try yam this time. See it as early as the morning is, 6 hours ago. Then wake up on it. Last night me talk about it. Just by saying, no,
Oh, Jesus.
listen here.
Yam cake, mighty God. That's supposed to taste like toto. You know, like them tough. I remember I told you guys the story of my mom going to Jamaica and coming back from Jamaica with this damn pudding. And the pudding was so hard you could friggin' I could cut myself with the damn pudding. And when I asked her what's in the pudding, she told me about all these ground provisions in the pudding. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, mommy, why y'all put so much things in the pudding? I can't eat this. It was so tough. It rough. There's something tough. Can you imagine? She probably blend that up though, Joy. She probably blend up the that's supposed to tough. She probably blend it up and put. But why put yam in a
I was only
yam
saying that for
Lord have
joke.
mercy. But I'm not my business here. No, sir. Because I'm sure I'm not the only one who's thinking like this.
I did
Yam have
that
taste.
live, but it can.
Does yam have taste, people? You see what I'm saying? You remember the conversation we had the other day about our grannies and stuff like that eating things back in the day because they couldn't afford certain things, and they used to eat certain things just so that they could have a full belly, you know, because they probably had to walk miles
Back
and
in the days,
miles or
food
work
better
long
than now.
hours, and or they couldn't afford certain types of foods. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's what it sounds like to me. That's what that type of cake sounds like. You just eat it just to fill your belly. You know, back in the day, you ate certain type of things, or aunts and uncles ate certain type of, because they couldn't afford expensive food, like cornmeal porridge, you know, stuff like that. That's where these foods derive from, you know. Tonka meal, you know.
Please support the page, please, and thanks. Please support the page. Come on, want to see some thumbs up. If you know nothing, people put a little yam in a pudding. Yeah? A cocoa they use. The toughest pudding, pure caramel pudding. That's tough. Cocoa and sweet potato nice in a pudding. When you put a little cocoa, you like. Say I use 2 pounds of potato, you put pound of cocoa. So the coconut overcome the potato. You know which cake me like? The natural cake. And then for 4 days in a hot sun, like you have the real orange juice and base. I make the sun dry out and base again. People used to put it on the house top in the pan sink. That cake is nice. There's something they all gone. Nobody not like y'all know. You miss a couple like, you know. Come people, go ahead. Like up a page and no matter make we cut off your life.
These things are from back in the day. You know, they call
Go
like
ahead and touch it like, make we
whatever.
keep see
You
going
know,
up.
even though a lot of y'all like it, it's what they would call that. You know what I mean? Because
The
a
best
lot
part
of
I
people
like
who
not
didn't
coming
have
to
it
now.
couldn't
Yeah.
afford certain things, but they had to eat. You understand? They had to eat. I turn everybody now chemists.
The woman never say she gonna make yam cake.
But baby, Claudius, that's too much starch, baby love. You have to eat healthy. You can't eat it because you're, I mean, we all need sweets, yes, but anywhere where you can, yellow yam,
You forgot say 100 different type of yam we have here. You have all one yam we only come in
you have to
Christmas.
think yellow yam in our cake.
Near sweet
I mean,
yam.
like I said, to each
And
his
yam
own,
pea,
but
you only
I
see them
feel
in a
like yellow
Christmas.
yam. If I'm gonna do a cake, I'm gonna do a cake for a reason. You know, them I try out to me.
Yam better than flour.
I'm very unpredictable, Pat. I'm an unpredictable person. They better not study me. They're gonna get confused.
But like when I tell
Because
Pani
I'm
woman,
very
I miss
unpredictable.
it so. I'm sure know by you by 6 hours ago, 7 hours ago from
Yeah,
morning.
but
That woman never
Natasha,
come
the
for life
yam is
concern I
when
make
you.
yam cake.
All right, think about it like this:
You
when
see
you're
how them do
eating
it?
yam by itself, Natasha, right? When you boil yam and you eat it, what kind of where you taste? Where you taste? Exactly, Bernadette. You get what me I try say?
But they never know. You know much different yam there? If me I put yam in a
What
cake,
do
me I
you
use
taste
half
when you
yam.
eat yam by itself? It has a little bitterness, number one. But as far as flavor, it doesn't have any.
Yellow
You
yam go
understand?
bitter
Like,
when he
think of
young
it
fool.
like flavor, yam don't. Yam almost
I earn smiles and rewards.
Yellow yam only bitter when time he young. A photo. If he yam no young, he can't bitter.
which is why I think older people like it because it tastes
But me
like
a no
flour
baker.
dumpling. Right, my package out for delivery already. Amazon not play. At what time now? No, sir. Yeah, because the way your auntie do it, Natasha, is because she add spices to it. She add her spices to it. Just it's kind of like baking sorrel. Sorrel, it have a look of taste, yes, but when yam don't carry no flavor. And that me I tell you, your aunt when the way your aunt do it, it gonna taste nice because she gonna add spices or nutmeg or this or that to
But
it.
everything you
Blah
do you
blah
add
blah
spice.
blah blah blah. Yeah.
Everything
Exactly.
you do
You see
add
that? You see,
vanilla and
Natasha,
nutmeg and them
I
something.
you take the word out of my mouth. You see what you asked? You see what you just said a while ago? You have to add a lot of
Hey,
spice
pumpkin
to
juice
it.
nice.
But when you're
Breadfruit
baking
juice
with
nice
it,
too.
it doesn't have any flavor. Because this is what ground provisions are. Ground provisions don't usually have flavor. Cocoa don't really have no flavor like that for
What?
bake with. Breadfruit don't really have no. Anything that's overly starchy don't have no flavor to when you bake with it. Think about it. Look at that. Think about it. The only thing
Yellow
that
yam
really
because
have
you
a
can
little that
make
have
it the
flavor is
good,
maybe
the
sweet
fit one,
potato.
not the young
And of
one. You
course,
should
it's
say
called
yellow
sweet
yam
potato
bitter.
for a reason. Sweet potato. Study your foods. Study
We's
your
not a
foods,
yellow
guys.
yam
Come on.
person.
You understand?
But entire
Sweet
yellow yam
potato.
bitter,
But other
it's
than that,
young.
the ground provisions, not for use on the head, people. Use on the head. Yeah? I'm not saying people should stop baking these things, but I'm just saying, like, if you're baking and it tastes good, that's fine. That's your thing. Right? I ain't going against nobody, what they're baking, whatever, whatever. But I am just trying to break down the whole um chemical or whatever composition to these things. You understand what I'm saying? They're like a replacement to flour. Them replace flour.
No.
Whenever you add them to pudding, it's just to bind the potato together. Because, potato by itself, when you blend it down, you break it down. So it loses its. Yeah. You understand? Yeah, yeah, that's fine. For pudding. Pudding, it's fine. Yeah, people, it's fine for puddings. Nothing against it for puddings. I don't have no issues with puddings because that's what it is, puddings. But when you're talking about now the cake part of it now, I feel like if you're gonna do a cake, listen guys, all right. Let me give you the breakdown of puddings versus cakes, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, when
Cassava
you're doing
bars.
puddings, guys. All right, Carrie Babes. When you do puddings, right? Puddings give you more of what you're baking as an ingredient than flour because again it's pudding. What I mean by that is if you're doing a sweet potato pudding, the American sweet potato pudding, you're going to get more sweet potato than you're going to get flour. In this case, the flour is just used as a binding agent because it's a pudding. So you get more of what you're using, what you're naming the pudding from in the pudding. You get what I'm trying to say? So if I do an apple pie or an apple pudding, I'm just saying, you're going to get more apple than you're going to get flour because it's a pudding or a pie. It's a different type of um cake. It's a pudding or a pie, right? However, no, separate that now. When you're doing cakes, you're going to have more flour than you have. You understand what I'm saying? You're going to have to build on the flour. versus a pie where you just use. No, you could probably make a yam pie or a yam pudding. That would make better sense. A yam pie and a yam pudding.
So who did say them make yam pudding? Me say
in the yam pudding, right? Because it's a yam pudding. So you're adding lesser flour.
No, it's not. She said so. Poor 99 can't get a bread. I miss us up on the live last night. You see sweet potato and carrot pudding? Wow, that nice. When you mix the two of them, carrot cake, nice.
You're going to have to build on the flour because the flour is the main ingredient. So you know after
oh, she have yellow yam fruit cake. I never know that.
Flour work for you.
I was just saying that last night. Yes, yes. We have rain. Me just go down the road, go buy yam. I rain and wash out cross road and I rain up as a God knows.
It's a spice cake. And
maybe in real rain.
Yam cake. Technically, that's what it is. It's just a spice flour, a flour spice. Just spice
I need to go to make it go sweet
up
out from make car get
it's not really a yam cake.
Something crash out there last night, me never know.
You can say a yam pudding if you do a pudding, you're gonna add all this pudding to it, all this yam to it, and the yam because it's lesser flour. When you're doing puddings, lesser flour.
Full of glass. The
lesser
light
flour
the man so we broke up.
Lesser flour. Right? So that's a pudding and you're gonna taste more of the yam. Which is why I cannot use too much. That's why if you're making a sweet potato pudding, the Jamaican sweet
ladies
potato
and gentlemen,
pudding,
touch up the like button.
Just putting a piece of yam in it for a binding agent, that's fine. If you put a piece of cocoa in it for a binding agent, that's fine. But don't overdo it and try put too much yam and too much cocoa
ladies
in it.
And gentlemen,
because if you do that, you're going to kill the flavor of the sweet potato. It's not a yam pudding. It's a sweet potato pudding. So you got to make sure more of the sweet potato is in the pudding than there is yam or cocoa. Because if you're not careful, you're going to instead taste the cocoa and you're going to instead taste the yam. And your pudding are bitter. And that's not what you want because it's called sweet potato pudding. You can do yam pudding there.
Why they say yellow yam no bitter?
But a yam cake? Come on. You're going to have to add so much flour to that crap. That's something that's supposed to rough like dumpling. Coming like dumpling, pan top of dumpling. Come on. Y'all are killing yourself with all that starch.
Yeah, but it can use, yellow yam can use.
A yam cake?
Yellow yam is not bitter, sweetheart.
Most recipes, most cake
once you get the yellow yam, whereas the knife touch your ear go, wow.
Right? If you're doing a
it's
one
good.
batter, 3 cups of flour. Now, let's say I add 3 cups of flour to a cake that I'm a yam cake.
And you half boil it first and throw off that thick starch.
Right?
And then you blend it. Throw off that starchy part.
And then now, me I gotta add.
Yellow yam on go bitter if it's young.
Yam, what you call that when you crush out the yam, you blend out the yam. I'm gonna add 3 cups of blended or grated yam to that. Oh, nonsense. I see that as nonsense in my head. Crazy. Oh no.
You eat yam cake last night and you eat good. Yeah. It's the same thing. If you are going to build juice with your skull, they call it skull because you're not going to make it 100% boiled.
Cakes are supposed to be made sweet. You understand? Like sweet cake sweet. Cakes are sweet.
Up, Dr. Love. Bless up yourself.
You know. If you want, you know. It's not like, if you're thinking about it, it's nonsense. Like, that's what I think. A yam cake is nonsense. Might as well. Yeah, a yam cake is nonsense.
Yam cake.
No sense to me. I don't know. And if
what's
you
new now?
I just feel like it's nonsense.
Yellow yam cake.
You know, because what you're eating is spice flour. You know, spicing up the flour and spicing it's nonsense. A cake is supposed to be a cake, like cake. Like it's supposed to be something like, like nice. This tastes good. You know, cherries, raisins, chocolate chips. You know, a yam cake. Come on, people. That's not like sitting where my granny used to make.
Me think
And
I
she take
am
it
when I
and
talk
cut
about
it
me
up.
never know somebody I make yam cake. Cause me no really sit down and go for everybody page and watch everything. Yeah, yellow yam can go in a pudding.
And dip it in our tea a morning time and yam. No can yam that's sitting there. Yam cake. That don't make no sense. Can you not go taste the yam?
That nice! Come here,
Somebody
girl.
say if it
Me
grows,
granny first person, me see make green banana pudding. Come here.
yo, that's how I
Hey,
find the fruit
that
bottom.
nice. Some people not
Anybody
eat
when you
nothing
have a
for
yam
true.
cake, that you need to go eat some greens with the cake. Put some callaloo on top of that the cake. Eh? Cut a slice of the yam cake and put some ackee and saltfish on top of the cake. And put some callaloo on top of the slice of the yam cake. That
Yeah, banana pudding nice.
yam cake. You mean yam pudding? I bet you didn't say yam pudding. No, yam pudding I'll believe. But yam cake? I think that's foolishness too. Breadfruit cake is foolishness. You don't taste breadfruit, you know. That's what I'm saying. Anything with an
You right,
excessive amount of
breadfruit you
starch,
gonna use.
don't put it in a cake. It don't make no sense.
Yes.
You notice things with an excessive amount of starch
All
don't
breadfruit
taste
flour
good, like
nice.
It don't have it's just bland. Y'all don't realize that? It's
No,
just
me do
it's
it all
just
the
bland.
while. I remember what day me make it. Green plantain, dumpling, green banana
It's the cousin
dumpling.
to
I don't go where me like dumpling. Me have to put something in there.
breadfruit cake are nonsense too. I think breadfruit cake is foolishness. Like them things that mean I'll
Right
leave my
breadfruit
breadfruit
you
fried,
use.
please. Don't put it in no damn
Even
cake.
mango can make cake.
Leave it fried or leave it boiled or leave it roasted. Don't put no damn breadfruit in no damn cake. The mango now is not bad because
Well, me remember when the sorrel cake just
you
a come.
understand? And the mango has a strong. I can do a mango cake. I can do a mango cake, you know. Yeah, because it's a fruit. But like them starchy ass things, nah, that make no damn sense.
Same thing they did say about the sorrel when it just a come. Remember that. Call we are going and she give them
fruit
sorrel
cake.
idea.
It's them older generation coming up with these things. Come on now. Sweet potato cake is not bad because it's sweet potato, but again, it's starch. You know what I mean? It might as well call it a sweet potato pudding.
We say a foolishness
You know,
until
because you
Tgal
can
try
get
it
more of the sweet
and
potato,
say it's
the
her
sweet
idea.
potato in it. But a sweet potato cake, no. If you're gonna do a sweet potato cake, you know what gonna happen? The sweet potato and the flour are in a competition with them one another. That's crazy.
Nothing no go so.
Because they have to be an even amount of each. Now, why would I want all that starch in my belly? Sweet potato and flour. When you're doing a cake, it's a totally different makeup than when you're doing a pudding.
Yeah, me just talk about the
You
breadfruit
understand?
punch nice.
This is why people pair the flour with fruit in cakes. You understand? You don't pair the flour with starch, with ground provisions. When you're doing ground provision, do it in a pudding so that you have more of the ground provision than you have flour. Because if you notice, flour is always used in pudding. As much as a lot of Jamaicans are talking about, when I use flour in a pudding, yes, flour is
Same
even
thing,
in
the
American
same
sweet
thing
potato
them did have,
pudding,
even
they put
worse.
flour in it. What are you talking about? Flour
About the
is
sorrel
flour
cake,
is there.
even
Flour is
worse.
good. Nothing is wrong with flour in a pudding. It's just there to bind whatever it is. That's what it is. Okay? Ground provisions in a pudding is fine. Nothing is wrong with ground provisions in a pudding. Because you're going to get more of the ground provision and it's less of flour. I told you what flour does. Flour kills the flavor. Yes, flour kills the flavor of things. Similar to when you're baking sorrel cake. You notice when you're baking sorrel cake, and once you
You know
add
here right
the
now.
flour, what
It's our
happens?
idea.
What happens when you add the flour in the sorrel cake? It kills the sorrel. The flour is the killer. That's what I'm telling you guys. So imagine adding yam on top of that the flour there. Push joke. When I yam toto.
Idiot, Toto is just Toto
Nothing
have
is
no
wrong with
ingredients,
flour.
no flour and
Nothing is wrong with flour.
She say it's not a
You know,
baker.
because
You
what the
better
flour
say
does,
a
the
blue
flour
draws.
makes it a
You
little bit
better say
softer
blue draws.
than
But
you
Toto
adding
is
yam
just
or,
one, two
you know.
ingredients.
Flour gives it a nice, soft, gooey texture, which is what's supposed to happen.
Flour baking
because
powder.
it's a pudding. Now, a lot of people make their puddings a little bit more
That's it,
firmer,
and Toto ready.
and that's perfectly fine. You know, if you want to use something else, that's your taste. You know, to add something else to it to make it firmer. But remember now, guys, you're not making a cake; you're making a pudding. You understand?
Yeah, Kai, she compare it to Toto,
Pudding.
better
It's
she did
supposed
say
to be a
blue
little
draws.
soft.
Toto
You get what I'm trying
cannot
to say?
change.
It's supposed to be soft because it's a pudding. It's supposed to melt in your mouth. You know, you get what I'm trying to say? You're supposed to be able to cut it real easily with a fork. That type of thing. That's what a pudding is. Now a cake now will be a little bit way firmer, way heavier in texture, and more flour. You
More
understand what I'm
heavier
saying? Hey, Mickey,
texture.
good morning, baby.
Put it heavier. What is
I
cake
try-
lighter than
listen,
put it?
I
I would then get that
learned
baker
just by
from.
paying attention to stuff. You know, I don't just bake. What I've realized is that a lot of people just bake. A lot of, you know, just like your aunts, your uncles, they bake
Put not
because
every
they know
food.
the recipe, so they bake.
Oh, put
But
it
you'd
okay,
be
it's
surprised
heavier
to know
than
how many
put
people don't pay attention to stuff.
What the
They don't pay
backside?
attention
I
to
want to get that
recipe. They
baker
don't
from
they just
fire.
put it together because that's how their aunt used to do it. You know, their aunt do it like that.
Put
their
man
uncles do it
blue
like
draws
that.
heavy.
You know.
Cake?
The only way you can reheat a pudding is in a microwavable like type of oven type of thing. You know what I mean? A microwave. What do you call it? What do you call it? A toaster oven. You know, you need low heat because you know pudding. Once everything is seized up in it, that's it. Once you bake it, that's it. You know, you can reheat it at a microwave toaster. Yeah.
Put the can heat up in a microwave too.
But don't put it
One
in
thing
a
I
big
idiot,
oven and
man.
turn it up to 350 degrees, baby love. That thing I can get hard like rock. Because everything that I done cook already. All of the starch is done cook already. Yeah. I make it firm up. But a yam cake. Yeah. No, sir, man, I think that's foolishness.
Pudding heavier than cake. Cake cover just one light, something like
No,
cake
don't
to
do that
melt
to
in your
yourself.
mouth. Pudding can't melt in your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Pudding can't melt in
Yam
your
cake.
mouth. Cake melt in your mouth.
Put it in a toaster oven. I make it just kind of defrost. And guys, when you get your cakes, just put it out on the countertop and make it defrost for a little bit. Yeah. Make it defrost for a little bit on the countertop and you'll be alright. Just make it defrost. Don't like cut it right away because remember it's probably traveling in the cold. Just leave it at room temperature for probably like an hour or so and make it just defrost out. Leave it by your kitchen table, kitchen counter or something like that. There are a lot of people who don't use flour. There are people who use flour. There are people who nothing's wrong with flour. Nothing wrong with local flour and stuff. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Pudding is
I don't know what y'all have
cake
against
is
flour.
heavier
Ain't
than
nothing wrong with putting a
pudding.
little bit
Pudding
of flour in
supposed
your
to go in your
stuff. A
mouth
cup
and
of flour
melt.
depending on how big. And you put your coke on, then you can put your little bit of yam. It just depends on texture. You know, how you like your stuff. By the end of the day, you will see.
Yeah, we
someone
say
come
yam
out and
cake
they're
last
talking
night.
about cake. Girl, watch it. Watch the ride now. Them are gonna come out and start going like say, I know everything I say them come out and counteract it like them a big baker. Yeah, I know Megan. You think me a fool? I know you so see them come out and start. Yeah. Yeah, me know. Like I'm a
Era.
big baker. Me know. Megan, you know them. You know them. You know Megan. Oh, you know them, so. Oh, you know them, so, baby love. Hmm? No, I wouldn't advise you to do that, Bernadette. Do not keep it out the refrigerator for too, like, put it back on the refrigerator. Once you put once you get it, just put it on refrigeration. Good morning, Carrie. Then predictably
Trade without any pressure. Enjoy no time limit with Funded Next.
you see them come out. Like the other day I talked about home. You remember the other day I was talking about home bakers, and you remember I said to you guys, just be patient. This is not like when you're home and you're baking one or two cakes, home, I was just speaking in general, not to home bakers specifically.
What you say, Wanna?
I wasn't speaking to home bakers specifically. I was speaking in general about baking, like, okay, one or two cakes. Like, listen, guys, baking commercial is not like baking one or two cakes in your oven or whatever. This is a different animal. It's a different type of baking. You know what I mean? So, I said this is a different type of baking. All of a sudden, Miss Thing, she come out on a bake on the one, on the devil, on a bake on the one, on the devil, man, bake on. And well, one me and her arguing. Up to now, I don't look on her. Up to now, I don't look at her because I wasn't even talking about that. I was talking about the fact that baking at home, 4 cakes in your oven, is not like baking commercial. It's a totally different ball game. All of a sudden she come up, and take it, and if you want to bake, you bake at home and bake it. I'm like, what the hell? Everything must say she come out and counteract it. You have time, lady? Eh? You have time. And talk about body, and all people go to them body, and nana house, and this and that, and this and that. I am sure if she could pass the test for go get fair body done, she would have go do it. She would go and do it. She probably.
Ladies and gentlemen, support the page, please. That's all I ask. Come, no, you're not miss nothing. Go like the page, please, and thanks. Make we start working live. Thank you. The couple, what, a 3-4 person extra. Come again. Couple more person put up couple more likes, so one more. Come, we can go 1:30. Come 5 more somebody come, make we start over, start the live. And please still go ahead and like the
don't want to
page.
go do it because she didn't pass the preliminaries. Because before you can go do certain things, they have to check your blood work. They have to check your blood pressure. They have to check this. They have to, hey, it's a big workup. You have to go through and pass. For you go up on that the table, baby love. You have to be healthy, for go up on that the table, You understand? For go snip. You have to be healthy. Don't take it so lightly. So, before them got this and that, who tell us that people want house? You know what people business? Them don't know people. She know people business. You want to let she know people business, and she want everybody life model off of your life. If your life is that way, that it make it work for you. Just like how me no want my house down there, so where you there. I see them, so you should want. You understand what I say? Everybody have choices. It's called choices. You made your choice to be there where you're at. I made my choice to do to suck out my belly and put it in my body. What's the problem?
Oh,
Your
Father.
choice is to be a certain size. My choice is to be this size. What's the problem? We all have
Oh,
choices here. What's the problem? You understand me? All of a sudden now she wants to write the book on life. Our big 50-year-old age where she just a smell a little bit of life. She suddenly want to write the book on life. Who the hell gave her the book of life? What the hell is wrong with this woman? Why don't she see people and just leave people life alone? If she could have gotten it, she would. Chop, 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 chop. She would have taken that big gut. You understand? Just like how I looked at my big gut and I said, I don't want this big gut anymore. You know, I want to see my vagina. You know, stuff like that, you know. I have to look at stuff like that about myself and I fix me. That's one thing with me. I'm a fix me before I look at anybody else out there.
no, sir.
I know your sorry loaf is very good, Lorna. Girl, yup. Give me a review on it, Lorna, because these people are sleeping on the sorry loaf, baby. They're sleeping on the sorry loaf, Lana. May I tell them say it good? Yup. They're sleeping on the sorry loaf. Yup. Mm-hmm. Her BMI is too high. You think they play with them little surgery things? You think them surgery things are a joke? And they're not gonna okay it until everything cross off. Them send back paperwork and say nope. Get that everything have to be precise and 100% updated upon that shit. No cross out, mark out, nothing. My doctor, when she did my pre-op, she used her pen and mark out something. I don't know where she mark out. Why look at she mark out, you know? And you know, so the people them send back the paper and say, nope, your doctor has to fix that and send us a paper when they have no mark out on it. And this was like 4 or 5 paperwork of pre-op stuff, you know. And I had to go back to her with the 4 and 5 paperwork and I'm have to redo the whole 5 sheet of paper. Okay. They don't play. They do not play, honey.
So, oh, you know, say people not healthy. Oh, you know, say you know, do
Just
nobody
like
no
how
want to do
she
body.
took her money and go build that thing right there.
Wow.
It's the same way I took my money and I did what I had to do for me. I work hard for mine too. Okay? I told you, Sonny. Didn't I tell y'all that's what it is? I told y'all that's what it is. I told y'all I don't know why she would sit down every day and talk about people's body. Don't she has friends that did their bodies too? She has friends that had their bodies done, so what's her problem? Why didn't she tell her friends the same thing? Her best friend did her body, and I'm sure her best friend don't own a house. So what is she trying to say? What she needs to do is mind her damn business and let a woman do what they got to do with their body. You see how it is? Now, if I turn around and call her name, you know what I mean? If I turn around now, right? You see how she's sitting on her back and she's sitting there criticizing everybody who did their bodies and talking down, you know? You see how she does it? Now, if I come out in return and start saying some stuff about her weight and stuff like that, I would be mean, right? You guys would probably think I'm a villain and I'm wicked and I'm fat shaming and this and this and that. But she is body shaming me. I'm here minding my business and she busy body shaming me ever so often on her Facebook Live. Like, this woman don't stop. She is non-stop body shaming people because she's not happy in her own skin. You know, I don't, fat shaming is not a thing for me. And like I said, I look at myself and I fix myself, you know. I look at myself and fix myself. I am not going to fat shame anybody, but like in her, like if she gets up every day and she makes other people's bodies her problem, she is going to get it in return. She's going to get it in return. Am I wrong, people? Think about it. Because why would would you come out and be body shaming me? Every chance she gets, she body shames me.
Wow.
Body shame me all the time.
You're not the only person who do body.
Yeah, and people don't see that as body shaming. But the minute you come out and call her that fat word, everybody, oh my God, she call her fat. Yes, that's because she's sitting on her live every day, body shaming me. She don't know my struggles, my she don't know if I had. She don't know. She just gets up every day and run her mouth on everybody's business. Like it's only God who's blessing her. God is not for nobody but her. God don't do nothing for nobody else but her. God this. God did God. Let's be quite honest here. I have been the same size, pretty much the same size before and after surgery. You know, pretty much the same size. I've maintained a certain type of weight. Even when I'm baking, I've maintained a certain type of weight. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
But if you want to be specific, like in her case, she hasn't maintained the same amount of weight. Has she maintained? Come on, guys. You see what I'm saying? It's very distasteful to speak on somebody's weight. You don't do that. Leave me alone and let me live. You know? Did I tell you I wanted to buy a house? Not because my life don't have to be modeled off of your life. That's your life. You know, I didn't tell you to go build a house by the gully. You went and built a house by the gully. It's not, what the hell? That's your choice. Because as adults, we have choices. Was it a good choice? Now that's the question. You understand what I'm saying? You want to get up every day and dictate to people how they should live and what they should do with their...
No, master.
Love is like
No, sir. People? No, sir. Is this real? Wanna let me know if it's real.
America is not doing with their money. Like, shut up already. Times are hard for everybody. Okay? And you don't know what anybody is battling with in life. You don't know. People are going through a lot psychologically. People are going through a lot emotionally. And sometimes when they do for themselves, it helps them. It helps their mental state. You don't know that. Not everybody has to take their monies and go do what you do with your money. Not everybody has to do that. Exactly. She can't even, you know, if I want, I could get up and go buy a house tomorrow. And guess what? It will be mine.
Wow.
Mine on my piece of land in my name, and I can resell it 4 or 5 years later, blah, 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 blah. You understand me? Can she do that? She can't do that. She can't do that. Because that's all that money that went down the toilet right there. Went down the toilet right there. Right there. In that neighborhood. Went down the damn toilet. You know, can your kids live there? No. Your kids, trust me, your kid's not going to want to go. No, let me tell you. Remember the other day I was telling you about houses and how building houses and some older people, like in their 50s and 60s. Remember I was dropping a little bit of gem about older people going back home, building houses, thinking that their kids are going to come back and stay down there. And I told them, like, no, your kids are not going to come down there and stay. Your kids are going to sell that house when you pass on. Yeah, they're not going to come down there and stay there. So take your money and go enjoy it. That's what I said to y'all. You understand me? It's the same thing with her. Her kid's not going to go back down there to stay there. So why did she invest all that money in that place? Her kids ain't going to go back down there, sir.
I yesterday live that. Okay.
Stuff. Your kids ain't going to live back there in that place. No, they're not. Sorry to say. They're not going to live there. And I cannot, if that house was built for retirement, I cannot build a retirement home in a place where when the war broke out, me have to lock up inside, I lock the window, them, I lock everything. I can't even go sit on my veranda. That's not a good place to retire, where I can't go sit on my veranda and smell the fresh breeze.
Oh, admin I go block her.
Instead, I have to go lock up in a house because gunshot and fire, them killer done round the corner. What kind of place is that to be comfortable in? Are you
And
crazy?
this, me know this morning she believe. I thought it is today.
That's crazy. Now that's a crazy decision. Me doing me sucking out my fat out of my belly and putting it in my ass, that's an investment. I would forever enjoy the skin I'm in because that's an investment. When I take my clothes off and I look in the mirror, oh God, I'ma feel good. Now that added some value to my life. You know, it's not physical value, but it's some self-esteem value. It's some it builds confidence. That type of value it adds to me. You know, it builds my confidence. You know, it builds my self-esteem. I'm invested in me. I work hard. You know, I'm invested in me that way. My fat is expensive. Because, listen, guys, I am the humblest person when it comes on to flossing. I don't do them things. I don't floss. I don't do none of them stuff, baby. I don't do none of them stuff. But let's be honest here, right? When I stand in the mirror, remember now, I had 3 kids. Y'all know what it is like. For those of you who've had kids, we had kids. We've been done our part, guys. We've been done what we needed to do. We made our contributions to society already. You know, shit. In my 40s right now, I just want to look good and make my money and enjoy my grandkids. That's what life is about. What the hell? What the frig? You know, I want to stand in front of the mirror and be able to see my vagina.
Wow.
You know, I want to see my vagina. Like, come on. You know, that's an investment for me. You know, I'm doing things for me. I'm not looking on the outside at anybody. I'm looking inward on me to fix me. Now her problem is she's sitting on her live every day and she wants to dictate to people and tell people how they should be living their lives like her. No, everybody don't want to live their life like you, lady. Your life is for you. You know, and although you feel like you got it like that, there are people out there who got way more than you got. Whatever it is that you think you got, people out there got way more. And they're not coming on live every day bragging about their money and how much money they made and how that is so ghetto. That's so distasteful.
I wonder how could I walk past this morning.
Every day you get up and these people, especially in this climate right now where so many people are struggling, that's so selfish of you to get up every damn day and brag about how much you got and how much you did and how much this every damn day. Oh, me get this, I'm done, me get this, I'm this, me make this millions, me make 60 million, me make this. Like, it's selfish. It is selfish. At a time right now where so many people are struggling. Right?
Oh, no, can't help me. I walk with a cast this
But I
morning.
don't come out here and brag. When I post my sales, honey, I don't post my sales. Okay? If I were to post my sales, oh, y'all would have want to kill me. I don't do that. And I don't get up every day and brag to people, talk about, oh, there's a difference when you're trying to motivate people. There's a difference when you're trying to inspire people. There's a difference. What she does is brag. Every day she brags. Oh, I'm a this, I'm a bus, I'm a car, I'm a jealous about my car, I'm a jealous about my house, I'm a jealous about my mansion. What? Like, shut up. Shut the hell up.
She don't have nothing to brag.
It's not a good climate right now for y'all to get up every day and brag about stuff. People out there, I'm sure there are people on her timeline right now.
Her
who are
advice was to her
I'm sure.
plankers, I believe. Don't think she wants you.
Be
on your
mindful
life.
of that. You know, if
That
you're carrying
message
the
was
weight as a
never
humanitarian,
to be heard
be
by
mindful of the people
That's
that
why
are following
she
you.
blocked all
You're
your
carrying that title.
hundreds of page.
You know what I mean?
She have 100
If you
more.
were that great in life, you would have been had it. You wouldn't have been just starting out at 50 years old. You wouldn't. If you were that smart as you claim to be, if you were that much of a hustler as you claim to be, if you have sense as you claim to have, you wouldn't have been getting it now at 50 years old. You would have been had it in your 30s, in your 20s, yeah. But how come now?
That's what me want to understand. How the hell she knows so much? So you want to tell me, say, when you're there in a bakery, a bake Tina, you sit down on the woman live and listen every word. They don't make mistake. For you, and then you have to wake up from before day. For do your life. For counteract it. Me couldn't bother with that. Me couldn't bother with, cause you know, me live in Jamaica, I don't know so much. And you live a foreign, although a Canada, them have to call me from to tell me some my neighbor pass. Ladies and gentlemen, touch up the like button, please and thanks. Oh, she knows so much. She knows it word by word out of every life. Word by word. No, sir.
All
Wow,
of a sudden,
yourself.
at 50, you're slowly getting a taste of life, and you want to sit there and then look down on everybody who has been there and done that, just because you're just getting your taste in life. Make that make sense. Make it make sense. You do realize that the world was running before you, right? Like, you're 50 years old. Like, so people were doing it and making it. This is an opportunity that you stumbled upon at 50. Okay, you stumbled. You didn't even have to work for it. You stumbled upon it. You buck your toe and drop in it at a time where people were at home. COVID. The world was different then. So you stumbled into something. Just say thank God and keep it moving. Thank God. You know, every day you get up and you throw your shade on people. You talk about, you know what I don't understand? What I don't get with her? As a humanitarian, right? Why are you sitting there talking about homeless people? Why are you calling Marcia homeless? Why are you doing that?
Because Marcia,
You know,
they are
why
more
are you looking
close.
down on people? Because in your mind, you feel like they might not be where you're at, wherever that is.
Marcia is worthless. You and Marcia is worthless. Because you say you don't want a house. Marcia worthless bad. Even a young baby with just born knows say Marcia worthless. So, and a Marcia put chat on her. Right now, Marcia over there cause some blogger over you. Eh? 58-year-old. And they are foreign uncle of passport. Go join your passport. Tina Chin, me have to beg you do something. Join your passport with Marcia. Move Marcia in your apartment now. Help out your friend. Well, she that we are Jamaica can't help. You there for America there. Marcia, oh, pack up and go over Tina Chin yard. Yeah, your dirty foot, man. Do something make we see. Take in your friend or rent her a place. Lend her your credit. So she can get a
Why are
place.
you calling people homeless? Why are you doing that? That is so foul. Why are you sitting there celebrating people's downfall? Huh? Why are you sitting there talking about, and yeah, and I see the one of them I suffer now. See the one of them I suffer there. Woo! Everybody has suffered now. See that? And it passed by them gingeration, wishing bad for people's children, sitting there talking about people's gingeration and over people in their prison and
No, sir. But if you're there foreign, your pitney supposed to go to college. Supposed to. Look where me I come from, not now me 3 people in college. If it's even that. Hey.
But like nothing about you spells humility at all. Nothing. All she does every day is get up and look down on people, right? Talk about people and their homelessness. Talk about people's children in her little snide way. She talks about people's children. She laughs at people who are struggling in her little shady way. She laughs at people who are struggling. You think intelligent people don't see what you're doing? It's not cool, man. It's not cool. You ain't got no humility whatsoever. And God is going to take you down from whatever pedestal you feel like you're on, because it's not cool. Marcy, I know Marcy ain't stupid, but listen, Lovely, listen, right? I am sitting there laughing at all of them talking about Marcia. I'm laughing at them because the more intelligent one know what's up. The people who are intelligent, we all know what's up. The smart ones, we know what's up. Marcy ain't stupid. But I said, true, Miss Richard Switch is stupid. She's sitting down there trying to celebrate supposed homelessness and all of these other stuff. You know what I mean? Like, that's not cool. Where's that?
They are not celebrate for me house. Say whole furniture, whole all and sitting there. Movie Marcia.
I'm gonna do it, Peter. I'm gonna do it, Pa. I want to do like, shut up. Like, God is not only blessing you, God is blessing everybody else too. They're just not coming out and bragging. God is blessing me. God is blessing OP. God is blessing Paulette. God is blessing Bianca. God is blessing everybody. You don't have a front line. You are not at the front of the line when it comes on to blessings, lady. You're not at the front of the line. Okay? You are not. Okay? God is blessing everybody. You know? Speak peace over your own life. Leave other people's lives alone. If people are struggling, so what? Welcome to life. Struggle sometimes is a part of life. You know what I mean? Not everybody can come on social media and beg like you do.
Everybody out there
all
who
you do is come out
opinion.
and beg on social media.
Yeah, but I think me
and
have
then
a black
you begged
for that.
all them years, and because of your begging, you got what you got out of life. Just say thank God, no man. Just say, God, thank you. You don't need to be throwing no shade on anybody and talking down on anybody and looking down on anybody. You see what's going on in the world right now? You know, struggles is for everybody. If social media shuts down 1 year, how are you going to manage? If YouTube look at you and kick you off of YouTube and say, nope, you're not here in America, we're going to take your YouTube channel away from you.
But YouTube, they are Jamaica too.
You're going to have to restart and redo everything. How are you going to manage for the next year? If social media shuts down for an entire year, how are you going to manage? You ever thought about that? Because social media is their bread and butter. Think about it. She was handpicked. Well, all of us were handpicked and chosen by God. You know, we're all handpicked and chosen by God there. She's not the prettiest out of the bunch.
Marcia,
so I don't see how
what
she's no longer handpicked and chosen by God. And she's not the smartest out of the bunch, because if she was smarter, she would have been had everything in life already if she was a smart person. Okay? And she wouldn't have just been getting her little chumchi and here and there, no. You can tell when she start making a little change, you know. When she start making a little change, she start acting outside herself. You know, you get what I'm trying to say? She start being very disrespectful to everybody.
She fi move her in.
Because she not used to things. She don't know how to angle it. When she start make a look of money, she act like she's above everybody. And then she start getting all, arrogant. You know, her ego start getting the best of her. She starts insulting people, looking down on people, coming on her live, cussing and behaving like a hog. You know what I mean? Very unbecoming of a woman. That's how she starts acting when her little money is rolling in. You know, you don't notice that? Her ego starts tripping, man. She starts talking like she's a Don woman, you know, like she's a Don. People got to listen to her and this and that because her little money is rolling in. I wasn't 60 million. Wow, that's crazy.
We see now everybody else. Oh, we can see.
That same behavior is going to get her in problems. Her ego, when her ego trip, it's going to get her in problems.
Yeah,
she
they are
swears
foreign
she knows
from
it all.
when, then they are cheap days, then they are foreign from cheap days.
Money. You know, you got to come out and be throwing words and shade. This is why this whole social media shit is not going to stop, because she don't know how to stop. She's a warmonger. Just stop. Stop making fun of people. Stop sending out your stupid bloggers for people. Stop it. You're a warmonger. You need to stop. And you need to be stopped. You know, you have this damn ghetto mentality.
Ladies and gentlemen, like
fight
off
everybody.
Please.
It don't work like that. You're not gonna fight me off, baby. I'm standing in this bitch. You know, so I'm gonna stand up and I. You try to fight me off. You try to get all your little bloggers to come after me and stuff like that. Nope.
Tina, they say if you stay off for the woman page, you get less stress.
You know, I'm not wishing no earthquake because, you know, people are, you know, there are innocent people in Jamaica, a lot of innocent people, sick people and stuff like that. So I would never wish that, you know. Well, girl, listen, you notice that Western Union thing? That Western Union thing, I just sat there and listened to Chabonga's live. I would just sit there and listen, girlfriend. I would just sit in the audience and was like, because, you know, I'm not really on here like that. So I'd be sitting there and I'm listening. I didn't even want to touch that topic, girlfriend. I was like, what the hell is this that I'm hearing here? So I said, this woman sit here on social media and have these money mules. They're called money mules, right? Which is what we knew. We knew it all along, said that this is what she was doing. But to hear it coming out of our mouth directly, and she had tell people how these people called her. We all know Western Union don't call nobody. Like, what? You should sit down and I talk. I was like, what the fuck? Girl, when she talk, she looked nervous when she talk, you know. And then the one at Canada.
So on the backside, you know. So you know what, Char? So you know. Boy, she a watch every damn move. No, sir. She a watch every move. Every move she know. Father God. But everybody have a life. You run mix up page like me. You run in bakery. You run in a bakery where pudding lighter than cake. You run in a bakery where pudding lighter than cake, ma'am. And you see so you know no vex with me. And me know nothing can go so. Pudding and blue drawers in a baking are the two heaviest thing. But make we talk. The pudding must melt out in your mouth. And the cake fi stand up. You know what I say? And that's why you not get good in your business. When you fear pay attention to what you have to do, you depend this woman live. Straight as she come off and come on. Come on, man. Every move she make, Oh, no, no. Oh, no. You know me couldn't do that? No, sir. No. No, 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 no. No. And sit down and watch out the life. Cause you have to watch if you see how she look, how her face look. Well, me we a clean me house and I play on the live, yes, and laugh. If you even hear me make scream record, you hear me put in the background and bust some big laugh. But no, master. This pass the level and gone way up a top giant.
One day where I make the yam cake. I'm telling you, pray to God and pray to God. Lady, just ignore them. Ignore them. You and I know. You and I know. I'm motivator. I'm like, listen to these fools. Listen to these fools. In my head, I'm like, did this woman hear what she just said? So basically, you know, it sounds like, say, she have people on the inside working for her, and she spawns them off a little thing, and them call her up on the side when people, we know that's Jamaica. That shit can happen. It's not impossible. It happens. Where people can call, you know how Jamaica is? This is why I closed all of my damn banking. Listen, me know what me I talk about today. I'm not even going to go into it because I don't want people to know my shit. I don't want people to know what I know. So there are a lot of things I won't say here in my lives. But listen, this is one of the reasons why I shut down my bank accounts in Jamaica. I shut that shit down. I took all my damn money out and shut it out. Shut it down. Because let me tell you, the way how me know all Jamaica, remember me come from the streets, you know, I mean know things can happen, you know. And hey, listen, I was like, bye, see ya. See ya, wouldn't want to be here, you know. I know so much things, but I got to keep it this lock when it come on to that. You hear me? But that Western Union thing,
They say a judge is
money
Lane
gets
Kingston.
spans
She
off,
need to
and
go in.
get me know about them. I know. I never done it before, by the way. I never done it before.
Empty bank
But
account. Empty
my
account.
intelligence is
You
telling
have
me
no money,
what
girl.
happened. Okay. And she was just on her live, running her mouth. And I just sat there on Chabonga live with my mouth wide open when I was listening, and I was like, what? What? So she said, right? She said in her live, right? A part of the live that really struck me was when she said the people them of our name, like the people them of our number. So if somebody show up there and say them come here for money, like them, like say for example, the money was sent to these people's names, right?
Talk exactly what
Yeah,
you want.
and them go there with them ID if you go pick it up, right? The people them would have called her name as a reference.
No.
Right? They would have called the shop lady name
When
as
you
reference.
take too much,
And she also said that Western Union of our name for call her when them show up for confirm that she sent so and so for come get them. Me said to blood clean. I was like, what? So you got it like that where your name, even though you're blocked by Western Union, they can still call you to verify that somebody come get money. No, sir. I said, what am I hearing here? I said, what the hell? You know how much of an invasion of privacy that is? You know how dangerous what she is doing is? You know how violating that is? Because that the type of power they know where she have, where them people can call her, you know, that jeopardize not just the privacy, not just it jeopardize everybody's privacy, even her enemy's privacy. It's jeopardizing. It's very illegal.
Morning.
And it's jeopardizing other people's privacy. And this is how people get killed in Jamaica. Because there are people on the inside of these corporate offices volunteering information to criminals and to people like her outside in the streets. And then we wonder how these people know these things. It's these people who are working in the corporate offices who are supplying her, people like her, with information. Just like Western Union can call her, I saw the other people them can call anybody and notify them of stuff happening or whatever.
Teacher,
this is how people get robbed in Jamaica. You notice how when people leave banks, them left Western Union, them get robbed. You pick two and two together. You think the people that must leave Western Union and get robbed, so they were tipped off because it's a possibility. This is deep, you know. There's a possibility that these Western Union reps are notifying robbers or they're working with robbers to let the robbers them know when the people them are come pick up their money from Western Union. This is some dangerous shit.
Hey, and also soon going in the country, I know.
Get robbed when them leave the bank. The tellers
our credit card decline online. Okay.
From the inside and get a cut out of the blood clean money. This is deep shit. Okay? This is deep shit. This is Justice Department level type of crime what she commit yourself. Justice Department level crimes. Okay?
You can't sue her, so. And also Sue go like how me Sue not talk about it on live. They have to take her to court. No matter who, they have to take her to court and win you and then they sue.
I don't know if it's true, but I heard that people
whether vandalize, scandalize,
even went and picked up money on her behalf.
malicious destruction of property. Something.
Cops? Really?
So why did not report
invasion of privacy? She repeat your
not
words all
the
the time.
report. Remember when I send me out look for the live.
I teach her how to speak. She don't like my voice. But
I'm not stupid when it comes to court.
Notice whenever I use certain dialogue, she go on her page and
just like in public yesterday, it was in public and I was in the line. And because the policewoman thinks say she have powers, she tell me bad word first and then I offer me box. And me better. Me tell her back bad word too, I'm better for box me. Me put up all my face so I say, see face here, box it. Everybody have rights. Everybody have rights. The whole supermarket locked down because none of them never had a work and me was standing in the line and when me come here wasn't even there. The same thing that I did is the same thing she said she do. She come out of the line and go round this office something. Well, me come out of the line and go turn up out the door. And me did there in front of you. You could never in front of me no time at all and then you want to push me around her back when you can't see me there. You see a move where you did stand up and move. I see a move, me did move. So if you want to tell me about them box, me tell her them back and me tell her 10 in a one. And put out my face, me shove out my head and put you up, me say, see it your woman, boxy. Every day ever put your hand for me. Me are all enough of them for live here, you know. I talk about box down landlord and kick down landlord. Hey, when you talk about lick, me afraid of lick bad, you know. That's why I no lick people first. I am very much afraid of lick. Everybody have rights. Some people use them power and if you don't have no sense.
It's the same dialogue. Erica, people underestimate Jamaica. You see, but you see, through me come from the streets, I mean, know them back thing there, yeah. Me no ramp. Why you think me close my bank account in Jamaica? Lock off the whole of them blood clean. Lock them. Me no need them. bye, see ya, bye. Lock that shit.
Now me know she's surprised. Just think we see how we should go on there and face. We say see face.
As long as that woman they popular on Facebook, me not think me I go to Jamaica either.
You have to know your rights.
Because too much people are easily paid off in Jamaica. No, yep. Y'all forgetting that. I mean, we are comfortable with Jamaica
And the camera is there in this
and there's still a lot of poor people there, and there's still a lot of people who needs money, not wants it, but needs money. Y'all forgetting that? Huh? And they'll sell you out for $1.
Some people think they can do it. You have to just know the thing and know your rights.
They will sell you out for $1. People are coming install something. You know, so that we're going to cut the live shots, people, because they're going to come install something in the house. So we're probably have to cut the live shots.
You only can sue when you borrow money, anything like partner money or things like that. Otherwise, you have to go court first.
Certain things right for them.
And found guilty.
They might come install something. They might come install me eat people. My gauge. What them call it? So I can't control my own eat. They might come install it right now. All I know is that she got herself in some big shit. So the time she on her live bragging and boasting about her money and all of these other stuff, she should be worrying about the Justice Department and her ass, because that live that she did is very detrimental. Honey, my body is the least of your problem. The thermostat, yeah. Darlings, my body is the least of your problems. You sitting there on your live talking about my body? That's the least of your worries, baby love. My body are the least of your problem. My body is the least of your problem. Okay. My body is the least of your problem, darling. Okay? You sitting there talking about you sending money, you this, you that. I'm like, what the hell? In my mind, I'm like, so where were her mix-up friends to call her on the phone and tell her to get off the phone? Where her mix-up friends were? Huh? Where her mix-up friends were to tell her to get off the phone? She talks too much. Listen, darling, I'm the least of your worries, okay? Let me go bake my cakes. Let me go get my day started. I'm going to send out your shipments and stuff later on today. Yeah. Yes, my dear child. Y'all be underestimating things and stuff like that. Not me. I'm paranoid as shit. I don't trust. When it comes on to them things, nope. Because especially with her, this is why I don't really harbor
the thing is, me like that. When you're looking for something, you will find
come on to Sheena.
Yes, I come in like she hear a different life from 99, from then all of us. Yeah, she listen to something different. So when you're looking for something, that's what you found.
These hard times, you know, when people sell, I don't want nobody sell me or to, nope. I learned, I don't want nobody around me. People hungry nowadays. People nowadays are hungry, and they'll sell you out. They'll sell your ass out to her, which is why she's walking around like she boss, because she knows people will come to her and rat you out to her and all of that. I'm good. Make sure talk. Well, we already heard what we need to hear. She should chat to herself. She you know, yeah, she's costly. She costly. I said, oh, them say me chat too much. Me not business.
Chat can't too much, you know.
Her co-worker said he wished she didn't talk about it. Well, it gone bad now. I'm the least of her worries, darlings. Anyways, guys, I'ma go. They're coming to install my thermostat, so I gotta make sure stuff is You think there's a deeper, darker side to this woman? You think? Darling, you think? Let me tell you something. Power in the hands of somebody who is ignorant is very dangerous. All right? Power, money is power. Whatever power she thinks she has, it's there. Okay? And power in her hands is dangerous because she's very ignorant. And we've seen where she's a warmonger. Everybody she surrounds herself with are a set of nasty people. They're a set of nasty characters. Notice everybody whom she and them are friends, they're all a set of nasty people, like character-wise. There's a reason for that. If she was any good of a person, the people around her would be different. There would be some nicer people, more humility type of people. Her company that she keeps would have been different. But because of who she is, her deeper darker side will attract those types of people. Those nasty people, because that's who she is. The deeper, darker side that you're seeing, Erica. That's who she is. So of course it's not going to attract nobody good. Okay, it's not going to attract any good. Point blank, nobody good will it attract. I'm telling you, because there's no good. Her deeper, darker side is really eating up any little 1% of good in her. Yeah. Because she feels like she's untouchable and powerful because she got a little change in her pocket from selling whatever and doing whatever, So right now, her ego is at 1,000 now. You understand what I'm saying? But good for her ass. That nice image that you see her showing, that's only for social media, baby love. Only for social media. All of that sharing, support this person, support this person. It's all for social media.
She get her information.
It's not real. Oh, look, I'm supporting this person. Oh, look, share the page, people. Share this person's page. It's just for social media. That's not who she is. Nope.
I know me not get peace yet.
That is not who she
all
is.
Me as a Sophia, I not see no
it's all for show, baby.
Here we call it moonshine.
She is not for the empowerment. She is not for the movement. Oh, share this page. Let's support this person. She is not for that. It's just done to reel y'all in and let y'all think that she's a nice person. And she's so nice. She's supporting. Y'all who are getting shared, are you getting any sales? Are you getting any sales? Y'all ain't getting no. Okay, cool. You think she don't know you ain't getting no sales? You think she's stupid? Okay. Oh boy.
People buy, man.
It's all done for social media. Ain't no.
Nobody can take out nobody money out of them pocket to buy.
She's all for herself. I'm sorry.
The best you can do for somebody is share them page.
Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get myself ready. I gotta put on some clothes for these guys because I don't want them to show up and I'm all naked. My titties hanging out, my ass hanging out. I'm not trying to get with none of the repair dudes here. Okay, so I know they make money and stuff, but I don't want none of them, Let me go fresh up myself and stuff. Because you never know. Maybe my husband is showing up today. You never know.
I want the box set. All of them probably have man problem.
I'm ready for these repairmen.
They have man problem over here.
The last one was show up. The one was show up last week Thursday, and sexy. I was like, damn, this dude is tall and sexy. Mm-hmm. He is cute. I was like, ooh, but I wasn't in the right state of mind. I wasn't ready. I was like, ooh, why didn't I get prepared for him? Yeah. No, sorry.
Yeah. They have man problem to backside.
All jokes.
All of them have man problem. Well, that's what we see.
Anyways, guys, TinaChinCakes.com. Remember, tomorrow I'm closing off Christmas orders, especially if you live in Florida. Y'all need to get on my website and order what you need to order. I got to send out your orders later, okay? And leave my inbox alone. I'll check the messages shortly. Let me get my thermostat installed and I have to head on over to do the shipping, okay? The shipping is going to take practically the whole damn day, but I'm going to do most of it by 5:30 and drop it off, all right? TinaChinCakes.com. Look out for your tracking numbers. Yeah. With
Remember, say breadfruit
I'll talk
can
to you
make
guys
flour.
later. Log on to the website. Get an eggnog on Bailey's cake. It's the bomb. Yes, darling.
Great and dry.
Hey, Roxanne, baby.
And
How are you
pound.
doing, darling?
Make good dumpling
Let me
too.
go get myself together, guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Later, babe. Masu, come back. Masu, come back, Erica. We're going to sit down and chat. Bianca, everybody, honey buns. I'll talk to you guys later. Carrie, good morning, Carrie. Later, babies.
Come on, people. What do you have to say about this? Oh, I've said so much, nothing even if I say, because myself no know what to say. Myself no know what to say. These people are crazy. It is no joke. These people are something else. So after you sit down and say, her best friend, you know, Tina says she homeless. Our friend come out and now come confirm say she homeless, you know. But yet still she has said she not homeless. Boy, oh boy, these people are something else. Me couldn't bother to come by here and say me not watch you and me know me I watch you. It not spell sense. Yes, me watch you. I see what go on. Me don't know why you come out and say I don't watch that person, but every 2 words. But I don't know them do it a backside. I don't know how them do it. How them do it, people? Why? Me not say me know it pass through. But me not sit down and watch. Sit down and look straight. To see if you sit down so, how you move so. No, baby. Me know, sir, me couldn't bother with that. I too much stress. Yeah, Tina, her best friend, me know. Tina umbrella shape. Me tell you, say a big crew a bill over here. You know. But none of them where go together and a join up. Me say none of them don't like them one another. So I write on the page I wanna come hear the mix up. Uno gonna hear my mix up too, you know. Because Erica too says she a come out contact done Erica one. Yeah. Erica too a come done the landlord and talk up the things them about her. Early out. Yeah. Cause are the only two friend that's only friend. And he know everything about the landlord, so she a come out and tell everybody everything about landlord. Otherwise, make them come with make them come with any, make them come with nothing else. Anything else, them a come with a fraud. Them have to come out. And Erica too alone can't come out and he might carry out all his secret them out there. Nobody can block me. Now see me nobody can block me, but I don't type on people's lives. Up till now I want fake me I use. Go everywhere. I do not type on people's life. Me we all did it. Me go on live with my real landlord page and listen. Because I like to go to them small platform. People who have 2, 3 somebody, 1, 2, and me did a little bit. Listen to them, open it up, make them get a views like there's something sometime, and me gone. This is a drunk critique before him put up now him just come live 1 minute. Listen, Western Union block this individual. How comes now? She have that wait and she now come out for address. All our free address. Me I wait for and she now come out with it. Everybody know one place, everybody want address. I'm a landlord. All them a come out, they don't know nothing about me more when me tell them say. All them a search, they can't find nothing. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your support. See you later on. This is when you come out cussing this morning. But I will bring it in a bit. Bless up on yourself. Thank you for no support. Blessings. Sooner or later, today Thursday, I'm not leaving my yard. Me I go cook. Me cook already, Sophia, man. As they say, I be there sitting there, man. Sophia, my mackerel cook down with me whole heap of honey and pepper. I mean, I cook more when I can't eat. By 4 pounds, I cook 2 pounds. I'm good. I'm feed my dog them already. So I jump around a little bit and do a little something in my house and listen. I will soon bring Maxine come. In long bad. Who she say she come for? Some chin way over here. I don't know the chin, but her backside. You know when cost me night too. So, let's see if he come off alive and come back.